Mr. Billy Weatherall from Christ Fit Gym is in studio joining us for a little bit. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
What can you tell us about the meeting, the Bossier School Board meeting yesterday? Unanimous vote. We're putting you back on the field, meaning you, your logo, Christ Fit Gym. What happened yesterday? Let's do this. Start with when you left here earlier this week, and then take us to the meeting yesterday.
Well, I don't think I've slept since the last time I've been here. I think last night was my real first night of sleep. I've just been in a whirlwind. My phone has not stopped ringing. I've had phone calls from all over the country. And
like who? Like from where?
Fox News, Tony Perkins, just about every news agency in town. And then several news agencies from Texas to Florida, Vermont.
Did you talk to him, or did you say, let's play this out, let's see what happens?
I tried. I really responded. I called everyone back, and just to thank them, because a lot of people wanted to tell me, hey, we're on your side, we're praying for you. So I wanted to call everybody back and chat with everybody. So that's really why I haven't slept, because I wanted to reach out and just tell people personally how much we appreciate their support.
Okay, so the board had an executive meeting yesterday. Were you a part of that? Was your attorney a part of that?
No, we were not. I didn't even plan to go, but I was eating across the street for lunch, and I was talking with a lot of guys. I had lunch, and we were just praying about it. And I said, hey, I think we should go over there. And right when we walked in, they had the vote. It was 12 people voting, and I sat down, and I told the guy that was sitting beside me, Ryan Smith, I said, Ryan, come feel my chest. It feels like my heart feels like it's about to beat out of my chest, because I really wasn't prepared for the vote. I thought that they were going to vote against it, but several of the school board members, I had talked to them, at church. I've seen a lot at church, and they said, Bill, we're praying for you. This is something we're going to stand behind you on. And when the vote came in and it was 12-0, man, I was almost crying. I couldn't believe it.
Why do you think they did that? Why do you think they voted to put your logo back?
Well, I asked them. I said, why the 12-0? And they said, Billy, we are elected officials, and this community voted us in, and they said, this is what the community wants. This is what the community wants. This is what we want, and we got to listen to the people that elected us.
To those who say, and we're talking to Billy Weatherall, the owner of Christ Fit Gym, logo is going to be back on the field this Friday night. To those who say this is one incident that may jeopardize the big lawsuit that Bossier is involved with the freedom from religion folks. What do you say to that?
Well, I talked to the school board yesterday, and they said, Billy, you drummed up a lot of support, and they said, now we need you. We need you. And let me be clear, it's nothing special about me. And the only reason that this went the way it did is just because of the Lord. I've been obedient. I've been praying, and I have spent countless hours since this. It's just praying and searching and seeking the Lord. So I was talking to the school board, and I'm thinking, okay, well, I can just go back to working out now and doing my little devotions. I can go back into my Christ Fit Gym world.
Sorry, buddy.
It doesn't look like that's going to happen. I told my wife, I said, Julie, we can go back to sleep. We can relax a little bit. But the school board said, Bill, we need you.
How? What to do? What?
To pray. We need your prayers. We need your support. And I asked him, I said, well, look, I'm here. I'm going to get behind you guys. I've always been behind you guys, and they've always been behind me. And I wanted to be very clear from the beginning. The enemy is not the school board. It's not the faculty. It's not the administration. The enemy is Satan, and he's going to do everything that he can to stop me and us from spreading the name of Jesus.
But this lawsuit, now they have also voted during this meeting to continue to fight that case and not settle it, apparently.
Right.
At a cost of, what some are saying could be millions.
Well, let's put our money where our mouth is. Everybody that's praying, let's get behind the school board. Let's start a war chest. Let's start doing some steak dinners, because we can't lay down. We're not going to lay down. And if money's the problem, my grandma used to say, Billy, she said, if money's a problem, guess what? You don't have a problem. We can raise money. Money's not the issue here. We just got to make sure that we're praying.
Did you get the sense that from when you were here last, from when this all hit the fan last, I guess it started on Friday night until the vote yesterday, did you get the sense that I don't want to say political folks in Bossier, but the political folks in Bossier, that they were with you all along and were looking for a way to come down on your side?
I think they were. I think some people really wanted to get behind this 100%, but sometimes getting behind this would have been just political suicide for some people. I think if some higher ups, because it put me in a really hard position. This position as in the spot that I was in has put me in a really hard spot, because a lot of people were like, Billy, you cannot fight this. If you fight this, you're going to hurt some people. I think, Erin, you asked me on Monday, are you prepared to lose some friendships for this? And man, I love people. I have a lot of relationships, but you can't ask me to choose between people in Christ.
Has that come to fruition? Has that come to pass? Have you, in the last 5 or 6 or 7 days, have people called you? Obviously don't mention names, but
Right.
has this strained any relationships with people that you thought, in fact, were friends?
It did. It definitely did. But now that we've won, it's like, oh, well, Bill, you did the right thing. Everybody's calling me. You did the right thing. We were behind you 100%. But I've been to war before. I've been in battle. I've fought overseas. I was in Afghanistan looking for bin Laden. So I've been in real combat before. And in combat, you find out who's truly down to fight. And during this whole situation, I found out, when bullets start flying, who's going to be behind you and who's going to run.